You hear about it all the time, in the news, from people in school, and in the doctor's office. The American population is growing more and more obese. And two, the facts are backing this claim. A 2009-2010 CDC publication of data showed that 35.9% of adults over the age of 20 were obese. And beyond this, the same publication lists that 69.2% of adults over 20 are overweight, this including the obese. But this is not a problem that can be fixed overnight. There's one major thing that can help set this towards the right track. This would be eating healthier. This would solve the epidemic because it would allow people to consume healthier foods, because it would give the American people, a way to teach their children to eat healthier and to maintain a healthy weight, which thus would stop the continuation of this epidemic. And finally, because it would give them more energy and help them stay more active. Today, I'm going to share with you several different things. I will share with you an example of the healthy weights that are given for average people. Then I will share with you how to eat healthy and give you examples of healthy foods. Finally, I will tell you about the benefits of eating healthier. For generations, the true healthy weight has been something that has been tossed up in the air. For example, in our grandparents' time, the ideal size for a woman was to be one with curves and to have a full figure. But today in society, that image has greatly changed. Skinny is the picture of beauty. But when going back to science, skinny isn't always what beauty is. For every person, depending on their height and on their age, they should have a different weight, thus changing the amount of calories they should be eaten and the amount of exercise that they should have. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, but not everyone is the same. Everyone's BMI, or body mass index, is different, but they should all equal out in the same percentile area. According to the CDC, this area is between 18.5 and 24.9. But so sadly, so many people now are out of this realm. A CNN report was done that gave the results that 33% of men and 23% of women believe that they can eat unhealthy and stay healthy. But this is far from the truth. The first step into getting or staying healthy is being a conscious eater. There are many ways to eat healthy. Everyone knows that eating healthy is important, but not everyone knows the consequences of not eating healthy. These include diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease, a higher chance of cancer, stroke, sleep apnea, depression, infertility, gallbladder issues, skin problems, and high triglycerides. It's crazy how something we believe to not be a big deal is actually a very big deal. These health issues are causing a life full of serious and deadly problems. There are so many foods that we can eat to help us get healthier, but first you need to know what to avoid when trying to get healthier. The main foods to avoid are ones that are high in fat content, high calorie, high carbohydrates, then fried foods, starchy foods, fast food, bread, and potatoes. So many Americans live off of just this and don't know how anymore what it actually takes to stay healthy. So, the next step it takes to eating healthy is to focus on the main food groups. These are fruits, vegetables, protein, grains, and dairy. Each of these should be consumed in different amount every day. First, we'll start with fruits. They should be consumed every day at around 2 cups or less, depending on age. Great examples of these are apples, oranges, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon. Then, for vegetables, you need 2.5 to 3.5 cups every day. Good examples would be carrots, lettuce, green beans, cucumbers, and broccoli. Although some kids don't like them, everyone should eat them. Next, protein. We need between 5.5 and 6.5 ounces of protein per day. They can come from any lean meat, like chicken, turkey, ham, fish, and seafood. I'm sure very few people will have any problem with eating their meat. Next, we'll talk about grains. It is advised that we consume between 3 and 4 ounces of grains every day. These are recommended to be whole wheat that can come from bread, English muffins, oats, and rice. Finally, we will talk about dairy. In the dairy group, it is advised that we consume about 3 cups per day. These can come from milks and cheeses and things of that sort. All of these facts are given from ChooseMyPlate.gov, and depending on the age of the person of concern, they could be different. Choosing the right foods and knowing what to avoid are the first major steps when becoming healthy and solving this problem. Once you start eating healthy, there are many benefits that would be made. These benefits go beyond what most people think that they would. They include losing or maintaining a healthy weight, feeling better, having more energy, and being more mentally alert. But when you're feeling better and when you're eating healthier, you're getting the nutrients and the things you need from food. Once this happens and you get your body back to its best, your immune system will be stronger. And we all know being sick is no fun. In conclusion, the obesity epidemic is something that is ever so real in our nation. It is something that it's not going to be easy to fight. But we are Americans and we are strong. By taking the right steps, we can combat this. The biggest solution towards this is eating healthier. This is something that will help solve the obesity epidemic because it would allow people to eat healthier foods, because it would give the American people a way to teach their children to be healthy and to stop the continuation of this epidemic, and finally, because it would give them more energy and help them become more active. There's never been a more vital time in our country for us to become healthy. More and more people are dying from the obesity-related causes. It's our time to take a stand and make a difference, not only for us, but for our future generations. Thank you.